Woman house. Get out that woman house. You need. Get out that woman house. You need. Get out that woman house. Get out that woman house. Get out that woman house with your big old grown man. Get out that woman house. Get out that woman house. You're 45. I know you're tired of the drama, boy. Tired of people saying you stay with your mama, boy. You steady screaming out, but she's close to me. Really though, it's your heart and stomach on groceries. You can't afford to feed yourself, and you would never be rich. Let's not even talk about wealth. Let's not even talk about health. You steady eating the Raymond's, steady getting fat, but I don't hear your ass complaining. CJ Rainey, he's a bitch that's on the real. The first nigga to cook a pack of noodles on the grill. The first nigga to get catfished by a troll. The first one to lose, but steady claim me on the road. Bought a laptop and said hell to the king. But when's the last time you had some tail from a queen? You spend your BTRs tricking off a perfect patch. Call my show, I make some little bitches
Get
call
out
me dad.
that woman house. Get out that woman house with your big old grown ass. Get out that woman house. Get out that woman house. You're 45.
You crying on video shit and YouTube tears. You a bitch and you ain't had no pussy in a few years. I'm just telling the truth, I ain't telling no lies. You just touching your meat, watching the time just fly by. Don't you think it's about time to get out that woman house? I know she tired of that ass smell you leave up on the couch. You don't know how to work on the car, you don't know how to fix a house. You just sit in your mama's kitchen and keep running off at your mouth. Steady inviting dudes over for a fight up in the yard. You a bitch, so why you try to pretend to be hard? Tommy came to your house and kissed you on your forehead. Paid $1,000 for that pussy. You gave that nigga the go ahead to poke you in your booty. Tell the truth, that's why you scared. Cause your sister wear a blonde wig and only had one leg. It's kinda fucked up, but you know how you do. Now the whole world calls your little sister.
Get out that woman house. Get out that woman house with your big old grown ass. Get out that woman house. Get out that woman house. You're 45.
What's going on, guys? How y'all doing today? Man, as for me, I'm doing pretty well. Been having a pretty good day so far. I'm gonna try to have a pretty good evening. I know we were supposed to do the George Floyd stream tonight, but I rescheduled it for tomorrow because I couldn't pass up a chance to talk about Jeremy as a bothering. You guys know I love pouncing on any chance that comes up to take care of this guy. He did something and said something so super hypocritical that I just could not back off, man. Let me find this for y'all. I want y'all to see this because this guy, I don't think he gets it. I think this is it. Yeah. This is what he put underneath one. This is what he wrote on the video that he put up about Review Tech. Because Review Tech said something about his assistant or girlfriend or something. I don't know. But look at this. You don't talk about another man's woman. You don't talk about another man's family. You don't talk about his money. Guys, you remember that stream I did where we called out the bothering? Because he did a whole video about H3H3. He talked about his house, his money, his woman, where he lived, how he's out of touch with people. Everything that he said in this little phrase right here is exactly what he did when he made a video about H3. He did the exact same thing. He talked about his house, his car, his woman, his money. I mean, he kept bringing up the fact that he lived in a $9 million house. Like, he kept repeating that point. He lived in a $9 million house. Dude, that's bringing up the man's crib and his cash flow. I mean, come on. There's nothing more hypocritical than this right here. Super hip. But when it happens to him, he start crying. But look, I ain't going to do like I normally do. I ain't gonna hit y'all with a super long opening monologue. I am gonna tell y'all that I plan to start putting up more videos. Some of y'all know, some of y'all don't. But I actually been posting just regular videos the last few hours. I just put up one about Snorlax on the League of Darkness channel. Because I'm just trying to fill in the gaps. You know, waiting from stream to stream is a long time. And a lot of people drop off, a lot of people stop watching, a lot of people unsub whenever you having to wait, 2-3 days between streams. So I'm going to start dropping videos in between. And you guys know how I do it. I'm not going to spend 10-12 minutes on a video. I'm just going to say the jump, get it over with, and that's it. I put up one this morning about that porn actress chick, that Mia Khalifa. And I actually got one coming up after this stream. You guys remember that jerk I made a stream about, that Young Defiant? Well, apparently he's been coming on my channel on that particular video, and he's been using a bunch of alt accounts, and people have been coming on there saying, hey, this is you in an alt account. So I'm gonna do a quick video discussing that and showing y'all all these fake accounts that he's using, instead of just coming and saying what he gotta say. So I'm going to show y'all that. It's crazy, man. This guy, he probably has about 10 different fake accounts that he's used to comment on that video. It's just insane. Now, he's one of those people. We dealt with that a long time ago. We had guys who would make a video about me, and then they would go in their own comment section with fake accounts and write stuff because they couldn't get other people to do it. Anyways, but that's really it on the announcements. I'm gonna make some channel corrections and changes due to the fact that I'm gonna start back doing videos again. I'm gonna straighten the channels up, because right now the channels are set up and they're geared mostly towards streaming. That's why when you come on my channel, the first thing you see is the live stream stuff first, because that's pretty much primarily where my channel is. But I'm gonna tighten it up. I gotta also fix my playlist on a lot of them. So I got a little bit of work to do the next couple days getting my channel straightened out, because they just kind of jumbled up. But it'll get straightened out. You guys know I'll do it when I do it. Other than that, yeah, it's really, I came out the door with the goods because I know you guys just been dying to hear it. That's why I started the stream off with everybody's favorite. Because, one, it gets rid of cockroaches, and two, it's just funny.
Get out that woman house. Get out that woman house. You need. Get out that woman house. You need. Get out that woman house.
I just wanted to hear that part again. Y'all know that's y'all favorite part. You need. That's just, that's everybody's favorite part. Anyways, I ain't gonna hold y'all up. Let's get into Jeremy at the Bothering. Oh man.
day, and I definitely am. This will be a little more of a cathartic video, a little bit of happy times. I hope you enjoy a bit of a laugh, a goof, a gaff. If you enjoy the break from monotony, please make sure that you click that like button and then you subscribe right.
I haven't seen this video. It was sent to me by people who I trust, and they told me that what happened is Richard Review Tech made some kind of comment or some kind of video about him and his assistant or something, and it caused him to make this video. I haven't watched it yet, but I got $100 bet right now that he brings up Subscribestar, some kind of pay site, or some kind of alternative place to look at his videos. I'm betting $100 bet right now. I ain't even looked at this video yet. $100 bet. Who wants to take that bet? I guarantee you he mentions one of those.
Below the video so you get notified occasionally when I upload. Now, it's no secret that I have a day job. I have had a day job since I was 14 years old. I have literally never been unemployed since I was 14.
Join the club. I got my first job at 13, and then I worked another one at 14, and then 15, 16, 17, 18. Went to prison at 19, got out at 21, went right back to working again. I mean, you want a cookie because you did what all adults do? You got a job?
Not one time. I washed dishes. I sold Office. I sold Palm Pilots. I repaired computers. I worked at Walmart. I worked at Menards. I worked at Best Buy. I worked at Office Max. I have worked.
Man, I would love to go into Best Buy and this guy's in there. Oh man, that would be my dream. Ugh. As much as I shop at Best Buy, it would be amazing to go in there. Hi, my name is Jeremy. I'm here to help you. Get out of my face, Jeremy. Oh man, I would enjoy that day.
My entire life since I was 14 years old. I remember distinctly the day my parents drove me to the courthouse.
Okay, let's get to the shit that matters.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday this week, terrible. YouTube definitely changed something for whatever reason.
Hang on, let me go back just a little. My bad.
16 or something like that.
Look, guys, every time he don't get the kind of views that he thinks he should get, he always says that YouTube changed something. I don't get the views that I think I should get. Okay? But that don't mean that they changed the algorithm or something. Maybe folks just aren't as interested as they used to be. I have a lot of videos and streams that you guys are interested in. Y'all watch them. Then I have ones where y'all don't care. It ain't got nothing to do with you, or you don't care about the topic. You can't just constantly keep saying, oh, YouTube made changes. That's why my channel's, man, whatever. You know, you're boring anyway, Jeremy, from the boring, not to mention the bothering, and the griftering, and all the other good names we give you. You're boring. Like, you're very unentertaining. And that's the reason why your numbers drop off.
Before I was 16, I chopped wood in the summer times. Split wood. So, to get my first job at a place called Cafe Istanbul, it was...
Holy crap, we still going down your resume?
It was a little Greek restaurant, and I washed dishes there. Then I worked at another Greek restaurant called Amerikan. Then I worked at Office Max. Then I worked at a computer repair shop. Anyway, I work. This guy does work, all right? Even with what many assume is a large YouTube channel and a decent earnings monthly, I continue to work my day job. I can look just this week. If we look at just this week, I went from averaging 800,000 to 1 million views a day for like the last freaking month.
When you upload 7 times a day, that's possible. Very possible. I mean, imagine if he only put up 1 video a day like most normal people. Then he probably wouldn't get that many views. He probably wouldn't make that much money. But he uploads 7 videos a day. I'm sorry, but I don't know how you have time for a day job uploading 7 videos. I'm just tired of people claiming to work. I'm sick of people claiming to have jobs when they're on YouTube too much in order to have a job. I just don't see it possible. Now, maybe he's doing it. I don't know. But him just coming on here saying he's at work or got a job don't mean anything to me. Because he's on YouTube more than anything else in his life. Every time you look up, this guy has a video posted. I mean, how do you have time for a regular job?
Okay. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday this week, terrible. YouTube definitely changed something. For whatever reason, I can't comment on my own videos. It just loads and loads and loads. I'm getting recommended.
That's happening to everybody's videos. I wrote a comment on my own video the other day. I didn't cuss or nothing, and YouTube just deleted it. It's YouTube. Their whole comment system is screwed up right now. Ain't nothing you can do about it.
Like meme videos from 10 years ago, they absolutely changed something on people's homepages so they don't see my videos as often.
That's not true, because I clicked on his video one time, and then I refreshed, and then when I went back to my recommended, several of his videos popped up just from clicking on one of his videos. So he's telling a bald-faced lie right there. He is telling a lie. The reason why he's not popping up in people's recommended is because they're not clicking on him. That's why it's not popping up. Because anytime you click on anything on here, and then you hit refresh, whatever you watched, that channel will start showing in your recommended. Every time. So they just simply not clicking on his garbage is what it is.
This is why I work a day job. At any moment, it can all be taken away from you. This is why I promote my BitChute page. This is why I ask people to subscribe to my Subscribestar.
With my $100, we are exactly 2 minutes and 38 seconds into this video. He's already done start talking about Subscribestar. The griftering. With my $100, I told y'all, this guy can't help himself. He can't stop, man. 2 minutes, 38 seconds, he already begging. If he doing so good, listen guys, I want y'all to understand how you know he's a liar. If he actually does have a real job and he's making $10,000, $20,000 plus a month on YouTube, then why is he begging for money? Why would you be begging for money? Why would you keep begging people to go to your Subscribestar if you are truly making money the way he claims to be making it? Because he makes claims like I have 10 employees. If you are the employer of 10 other people, you pay a paycheck out to 10 other people, then there's no reason why you should be on the internet begging for money. You should have enough money to take care of your business without begging. See, this is one of my biggest issues with the bothering. He don't realize how much of a liar he is. He don't realize how much of a hypocrite he is. He's oblivious to it. And because his channel grows and continues to grow, he's never going to understand how much of a liar and a hypocrite he is. Only when he starts tumbling back down again, only when that happens is when he'll realize that he's a liar and a hypocrite. But this is something that happens to all these YouTubers. As they get bigger, they completely ignore the lies and bullshit that they talk. Guys, slap the like button. I don't know why I have to keep on telling y'all. But let's continue.
Because while maybe I didn't need it in July, you never know what's going to be around the bend. This is...
Okay, you heard him. I didn't need it in July. So you didn't need donations in July. July was a good month. But now we're back in August and you need them again? What kind of business are you running? What kind of business is that? Guys, this dude is just a begging scumbag. Okay? He's just a beggar. Everything he has, everything he owns is from begging. I'm sorry, but I'm too much of a man to beg. I will always stand on my own 2 feet. I will never beg. And that's what this is. Subscribe Star, Patreon. It's begging, guys. And you know what's really funny? He makes videos about these Twitch girls who tell people they want money. Give me money or I won't make content. He makes videos about these women. But he's doing the same thing. He's doing the same thing. He's begging for money. Everybody who calls out females for or Twitch thoughts for doing this, they need to shut up because they all doing it too. Oh, look, once I come on your channel, let's say, for instance, I'm just surfing through YouTube, okay, guys? Let's say I'm just going through YouTube one day. I come across your channel. I'm watching a video. And then I can't even get 10 minutes in before you throw a pay site at me. I can't get 5 minutes in for you asking me to sign up on some kind of pay site. Bye. Bye. I'm not watching whatever other content you got. I'm not watching it. 2 minutes and 38 seconds in, guys, and he's already grifting. And it's a 15-minute video. You couldn't save the grifting till the end of the video? You had to, I mean, really?
A good way to think. Too many people, get that first $10,000 check from YouTube, quit their job, and think it's going to be all great and they're going to be a millionaire.
Too many people never get a $10,000 check from YouTube. See, that's something that most people don't get. Most of the YouTubers on here who make content never see that kind of money. There are people who've been on here for 10 years that haven't made that kind of money. Okay? I don't know how or why this dude is popular. I don't know how or why he got so many subscribers. All he does is go on Twitter and read other people's drama. That's it. He don't even have the ability to just sit down and do a raw take. Everything is scripted. There is nothing original about this dude. Because Snorlax does it, Augie does it, Bo Blacks, all these guys do the same tactic. They claim to be commentary channels. They go do the same tactic. Go on Twitter, read some drama, and that's it. Don't even add anything to it. Just go on there and read it.
It almost never works out that way. You can grind and you can do what I do, which is make a living, but always remember that outside of a dozen...
Dude, I don't know what's going on with your systems. If you can't see the live feed, then you probably need to reset your computer. Because I'm looking at the live feed right here, looking at it right there, and then I'm looking at my recording screen right here. And everything's working just fine. So if you're seeing a black screen, then that's on you. That's on your end of YouTube, not mine. And I guarantee it's nobody else because nobody else saying they see a black screen. So you need to reset whatever device you're looking at this on. You need to turn it off and reset it because that's on you.
YouTubers, out of the millions that have tried, hardly anyone stays relevant for forever. Hardly anyone even gets to the point where they could pay for their favorite hobby. Even
guys, I want to tell y'all, look, if my channel was making $2,000 or $3,000 extra a month, I wouldn't complain. I certainly ain't gonna beg for it, but let's say, for instance, I suddenly got enough views to make that kind of money. I'm still not gonna be dumb enough to turn this into a full-time thing. Even if I was getting $10,000 a month off of my channel, I wouldn't be dumb enough to put my fate in the hands of YouTube. Because whenever you quit your job to do YouTube full-time, you are literally putting your fate in the hands of a website that don't care about you. There's no way I'd be that stupid and do that. I don't know why anybody would do this without having a real job on the side. Or do this on the side and have a real job. I don't know why anybody would go that route. You got to be out of your mind to not have some kind of safety net to fall back on. I don't understand why a lot of people doing that. Now, I saw a video last week. A guy said, okay, guys, the name of the video was Finally Did It, Quit My Job for YouTube. That was the name of the video. I just shook my head. I said, okay, you're going to be regretting that. But you know what? Young people don't like to work. So, it's a lot of them. It's a whole lot of them who quitting their job to do YouTube. Some of them ain't even making any money on YouTube. They're just hoping that they get donations. You can't sit back and hope for donations. You can't take care of yourself, pay bills, this, that, and the other, hoping for donations. I don't know why in the world people want to do that, man. To me, that's a scary thing. To quit a place where I'm making money to go to a place where I could potentially make money. That don't make sense to me.
Fewer people get to the level where it could become a job for them.
It's never a job. It's a hustle.
But the biggest mistake I see so many of these kids make, I'm older, okay? I'm going on almost 40. I'm 37 years old. I've worked for over the last 20 years, and I've learned a lot about hard work and how quick it can be taken away and what it's like to be underappreciated. I've struggled my whole life. I've been in positions where I have to take my dog's pain meds because I don't have enough money to get a prescription because I didn't have insurance at the time. Okay, so that's how I am the way I am. All right, my parents both worked in factories.
This guy has spent the first 4 minutes of this video talking about stuff that no one cares about. No one gives a crap, to be honest with you. Whatever you're trying to justify, we're going to move on to other stuff in the video. He's like, that's a justification argument that he's making.
Years, I worked 2 to 3 jobs. My wife worked 2 to 3 jobs so that we could pay off our college debt and get out from underneath it. Now, going on almost 40, yeah, I've built a nice little business doing online advertising, and I've been fortunate enough to be here on YouTube.
Wait a minute. He does online advertisement. Well, I got a question then. Why don't you use your very own online advertising business that you claim to have to advertise your YouTube channel so that you can stop complaining about YouTube not posting your videos? Think about that, guys. He has an advertising channel. Why does he not use his advertising company? Why does he not use his own company that he claims to own to advertise his YouTube channel? Why wait for YouTube to do it for you if you can do it yourself? If I had an advertising company, I'd be advertising my own stuff. I'm just saying, I'm just throwing it out there. I ain't never heard of his company. I ain't never heard of nothing that they advertise, but I'm saying if he actually does have one of those, maybe he should use it to help himself.
For the past 2 years, and in a position where I can, pay down debt. I'm almost going to have my house all the way paid off by the end of the year. This is what I spend my money on. This shirt, all the shirts you see me wear are like from Amazon. This shirt was like $6. This bowling hat was a gift.
This shirt right here was $1.99. This hat was $26. These glasses were $712. And this headset was $150. What's your point? This is not show me what you own, Tube. This is YouTube. The fact is, you're boring. I don't care if your hat costs $10,000. It's sitting on the head of a boring person. Your content absolutely blows. And that's the reason why you deal with the issues that you deal with. The reason I deal with the issues I deal with is because I'm abrasive. I'm offensive. I hurt people's feelings. I make people cry. I make people feel uncomfortable. That's the reason why I don't have the huge numbers. Because everybody on this website is all doing the let's hold hands and be friends game. I don't want to hold hands and be friends with anybody. That's the reason why my channels are not doing as good as they could be. That's just the truth. I know exactly the reason why my channels aren't growing like they should. Because I ain't going to play the YouTube game. I'm not going to play nice. I'm not going to be friends. I'm not going to come on here and join the commentary mafia or whatever they call themselves. I'm not going to sit on here and make the same video 50 times like Susie Lou and all that. I'm not going to do that. And that's the reason why I ain't growing. And then when people do come to my channel, the smart ones, they like, wow, this is really good. How did I miss this channel for so long? Well, I'll tell you how you missed it for so long. My channel is being actively suppressed by YouTube. Okay? They are actively suppressing my channel. My guys who are sub to me right now, they can refresh their page 10 times and my videos will not show up in they recommended. They have to go to my channel, physically go to it to see what I posted. Because YouTube does not put my stuff up there. My junk is being suppressed big time. Do y'all hear me crying about it? Nope. I just keep making it. I don't get on here, YouTube changed the algorithm. Nope. I just keep making it. I make changes to my channel to try to mitigate what YouTube is doing to me. Like, you guys noticed the brand new thumbnail on this video today. You guys have seen my thumbnail evolution over the past couple of months. Better and better. Okay. I'm just doing whatever I can. But I can't make YouTube show my videos. All I can do is keep making them. That's it. Him, whenever his shit don't show up, oh God, the algorithm. YouTube is doing it to me. Man, you can't control these people. This is their website. They do whatever they want to do. All you can do is live within the rules that they set up.
Spend my money on crap, all right? I work hard.
I don't spend my money on crap. What is all that crap in the background behind you? You don't use any of it. You don't play any of those games. It's crap. So you do spend your money on... Like, have you ever seen a guy this dumb before? I don't spend my money on crap, but I got a bunch of crap sitting in the frame behind me. That's like me saying, I don't spend my money on chairs. The fuck am I sitting in? And then what I'm gonna be sitting in next week when my new one get here? I don't spend my money. That's crap. Look, you can call it collectibles, keepsakes, whatever. If you got a shelf with a bunch of toys on it that you don't even touch, it's crap. If you got a wall full of video games that you don't play, it's crap. Because you got these gaming channels where they got like every game in the universe. Oh, I got every game. Are you playing them? No, then they're crap.
And I think one of the nicest things I can do, one of the greatest things anyone can do in the workforce is provide up.
You know, nothing makes you right about that, by the way, Law. Nothing makes me madder than when I go on a channel and the YouTuber has a bunch of books or games or toys or whatever in the background behind them so that they can prove how much of a loser ass nerdy weeb that they are. I know more about manga than you because I got a bunch of them on the shelf behind me. Oh, that burns me up. That's one thing I hate about the anime community. There's a lot of them who do that. They have all the books behind them and all the comics and all that crap. Or all the little Dragon Ball Z toys and stuff. That doesn't make you a better fan. It doesn't make you a more knowledgeable fan. It just makes you a loser who buys toys. That's what it does. You got a bunch of Gokus and Vegetas sitting behind you, you just a loser. You could have spent that money on, I don't know, tightening up your clothes, taking a girl out on a date. Nope, you're going to buy toys. I'm not going to waste my money on toys.
Opportunities for others, to create jobs for people, rather than be someone who needs one. So
he said a first edition Charizard. Whatever, man. Hey, if you want it, go spend your money on it. That's your business.
Throughout my years, I've employed many people, both at my day job. I have 5 employees there. And for my YouTube, I employ Sean, who's my video editor, someone I would consider a friend.
Guys, I'm going to skip to the part that we care about. I'm not doing this whole video.
Understand time versus money, okay? One of the sexiest things my wife ever said to me finally, after years of me trying to get her to understand, was the simple phrase, what is my time worth? All right? I'm very fortunate to be in the position where
His wife said, what is my time worth? That's probably what she said after she got done giving him some. He probably had to throw a couple. Thanks for the good time, honey. Hang on a minute. This is the bothering we talking about. Hold up a minute. This is the bothering we talking about here. So he probably had to pay more than that. Because I don't think she just laid down and gave him some for that. So, what we got here? Let's see. I don't keep a lot of cash, guy. I got a lot of credit cards and debit cards. I don't keep a lot of cash, but I got $44. $44 and a debit card. That, I guess that'd be, he probably had to be like, hey sweetie, I know it's been a year, but I got $44 and a credit card. You think maybe possibly I could? And then she looked at him and said, what do you think my time is worth? And then he said, you know what, honey, you're right. I was wrong to come at you like that. So $44 and 2 credit cards. And she's like, all right, you broke bastard. I'll take it. Like, that's how the whole conversation went. Right there. There it is. Let's continue.
me making a 4th video on YouTube is worth more than me mowing my lawn. So I pay someone to do that.
Did y'all hear him? Me making a 4th video on YouTube is more important than me mowing my lawn, so I pay somebody else to do it. I know people who don't even make YouTube videos who pay folks to mow their lawn. So that's a terrible excuse. My brother has a lawn service, and my brother, he don't even care about YouTube. And he has a guy that comes by, you know, once every 3 days, cutting his grass, trimming the hedges. My brother gave him cash, and the guy go on. You feel special because you got little Taco and Paco out there cutting your grass? I mean, I know a lot of people who got that going on.
Me making my 3rd video on YouTube is worth more than me going to handle returns at Kohl's. So I pay someone to do that. Me making my 2nd video on YouTube.
Basically, he's just going down the list of, I'm Jeremy from the Quartering, and I pay people to do stuff because I'm too much of a douchebag to do it myself. That's basically what we're talking about here.
For the day is worth more than me going to
Exactly. I'd rather go do it myself and keep my money. I would simply rather just keep my money and go do it myself.
to go get my lunch. So I pay somebody to do that.
I go get my own lunch because guess what? You send somebody else to get your lunch, they're going to get it wrong. Only you know what you want to put in your mouth. So go get your own lunch. That way you get it right.
You get where I'm going, right? I run a full-time business. I'm a husband. I have my family. And I have a YouTube channel that puts out 35 freaking videos a week.
I got to get my calculator. So he does 140 videos a month? Really? Wow. Boy, I need to pick up the pace. Because I swear, y'all be lucky to get 2 or 3 out of me a month. Oh, and by the way, he didn't say kids. He said family. He used the word family on purpose. Because he ain't got no kids. Y'all didn't see that video where he was crying about his dog? That was his kid. He don't have no kids.
There are few YouTubers that work as hard as I do. Yes.
Here's one. Here's one right here. And that includes real world work too. I actually have to use my hands though. I have to work like a man. I have to get dirty. I have to get sweaty and grimy and make that dollar. Not to mention, I work harder than you on YouTube. I don't have as much success because I'm not a very well-liked person on this website because I spit too much real and people can't take it. But I work harder. My content's better. I mean, I don't even like to toot my own horn, but my content is a million times better than his. I mean, out of all the people on his website, I know my shit's better than his. Now, there are people who may be better than me, but I know for a fact he is one of the people I'm better than. And I know I'm better than Snorlax. Matter of fact, I'm better than they whole little mafia, whatever they call themselves now. I'm better than that whole little crew. They all blow. Slap the like button. Thank you very much. Let's continue.
I'm not doing lots of fancy edits and generally just talking at the camera.
Yeah. I don't do none of that crap neither.
Is easy. There are people out there that do highly produced videos that are just better, okay?
I don't do highly produced, but I am just better. I will accept that. Thank you very much, loser.
But I haven't ever taken a break in 2 years. I don't abandon.
And that's the problem. You haven't taken a break in 2 years. Maybe it's time you did so. You just nailed it right there. Maybe you need a break. 2 straight years of YouTube nonstop without taking any time off. I've taken multiple breaks in that time period. I can't count how many times I done said, man, fuck YouTube. Hell, every single week I'm gone for at least 2 to 3 days a week. I'm going to be gone next week until Wednesday. I leave Sunday. Y'all won't see me again till Wednesday. Unless I decide to upload from my brother's house, y'all ain't going to see me. Because I'm going to be in another city trying to get my work done. You gotta let go of this thing, man. You gotta let go.
My viewers when I want to just chill for a little bit. I don't take a month off just because earnings per 1,000 views is slightly down in January.
You should take a month off.
You see these YouTubers, oh, I'm going to take January off because I make $4 less per 1,000 views. Get out of here with that. Your subscribers don't care. Why should you? You have a job, and that is to entertain, all right? Yes, I have an assistant. So? I don't understand this. But interestingly enough, I don't know if Rich from Review Tech USA is just bored, looking for some sort of drama or what the case is. He's offered me a lot of advice in the past. And look, Rich is and has been around on YouTube much longer than he should have been. Meaning, statistically, I mean, I'm not saying he doesn't deserve to be there.
He been around much longer than he should have been. He hurried up and cleaned that up because that sounded bad. It sounded like he was trying to run him off the site.
There is a spot for his content, of course. I'm saying he has existed far longer than most.
Oh, you caught on to that too, Lightning? Yes, I noticed it too. That's some super low-key shade he throwing. Like, that's part of the reason why the bothering is so funny to me. He does all this nice, no cussing stuff that he does, but man, he throws some serious shade if you pay attention to him. He throws some real shade.
All right, and I appreciate that, and I respect his hustle. But Rick,
did we just call YouTube a hustle? The thing I've been calling it from day one. Is this the second time that we've had the bothering call YouTube a hustle? Remember we did another video where he called it a hustle. I told y'all, YouTube is not a job, it's a hustle. I keep telling y'all that.
Rich also takes long periods of time off. He often misses the point completely, covers news extraordinarily late, and has often looked like a complete out-of-touch boomer. And
more shade. He called this man an out-of-touch boomer. Now, I have to admit, Rich do look like an old man. Like, I think it's funny. Some of these dudes on here are younger than me, but look like old dudes. The bothering look older than me. I'm 43, he 37, but I look younger than him. Look, I ain't trying to be racist, but why do white dudes get old so fast? How come y'all be like 30 and y'all look like y'all 60. Like, why is that? Oh, white men age badly. Like y'all do. I just have to keep it real.
Last night, he decided to put out a Twitter video that I will respond to in kind, because I didn't have a problem with him making a video on me telling me how to...
Guys, look, I'm 43 and I still don't even have hair on my arms. I'm still baby soft. Look at that. Whole body just nice and smooth. That's that youth. That's what happens when you're a god.
run my Twitter account a month ago when he could have just DM'd me that information. And I'm not going to have a problem with him putting this out of touch boomer take, which...
Second time he done called him a boomer. You see what he's doing? If he keeps calling him a boomer and he say it to enough people, it'll catch on. And then other people will start doing it. Remember when I told you guys people like the Bothering and Snorlax in their little drama community, they try to start a narrative. That's why you hear them keep repeating certain words and phrases. Because they try to start a narrative to get the ball rolling. That's what they did to Pokimane. They got the ball rolling with the boyfriend thing. And then it picked up from there. This ain't going to end because Rich from Review Tech is definitely going to respond because he don't know how to shut his mouth. I've seen him. He's definitely going to respond to this. And then the Bothering is going to respond back to that. The problem I have with the Bothering is that he's a coward. You'll go after a loser like Rich at Review Tech because that's an easy target. But whenever 8 Thoughts came after him, you guys remember that? When 8 Thoughts came after him and called him a liar and a grifter and a thief and a scammer? And they set up a time and place to meet on the kill stream. 8 Thoughts showed up. Guess who didn't show up to debate? You guessed it. The Bothering. The Scarying. He didn't show up. 8 Thoughts showed up to debate him to his face, telling me that he was a grifter and a scammer. And the Bothering did not show up. And you know what's funny? The kill stream, those are his homeboys. That's his backyard. He was playing in his own backyard and got ran off. Straight coward. That's why I have no respect for the Bothering. I went on the kill stream. Even with all the bad shit that was being said about me, all the shit that was being done to me, I went on the kill stream. Surrounded by thousands of people that hated my guts. I still went on there. Like a man. Still went down. This dude, them his friends, and he didn't even go on there. And I don't know what just happened, but my screen just went blank and then it came back on. YouTube, y'all need to get y'all act together.
Just honestly smacks of jealousy to me. And a lot of Rich's fans, and by the way, I'm still a fan of Rich. I still watch his content. I will watch his content. But
yes, the kill stream has become a joke. Like, I went and looked at it the other day. It's a joke now. Like, it don't have the power that it used to have. It's kind of like the Drunken Peasants. Remember how powerful the Drunken Peasants used to be? And Amazing Atheist? Those guys used to be super powerful. They ain't shit now. I went to Amazing Atheist channel the other day because I used to be subbed to him. His channel's trash now, man. The Drunken Peasants, trash now. Like, they don't have any other, the entertainment value that they used to have. It's just garbage now.
You know what? I take special exception to somebody who employs nobody telling somebody who employs over 10 people how to run their business and how to spend their time.
Now, that's one of the few times I will agree with the Bothering. If you run or own a business and have employees, and someone who doesn't tries to tell you how to run it, then that person is an idiot. So I do agree with him on that, because I own a business. And if you try to tell me how to run my business and you've never run one before, you're going to get ran up out of there. So, you know, in one of the few moments ever in history, I agree with the Bothering on that.
Last night he put out a video saying, "What the heck happened to the quartering?" on Twitter.
Hey, when he started stealing my headphone idea? When he started wearing headphones? Told you these guys be watching me. I told you. I'm a trendsetter, a trailblazer. These dudes be copying me. You just seen it right there. He ain't never done that.
And his fans tried to. Now, he
Only problem is I went wireless because I don't want all that shit hanging all over me.
has a lot of far lefty fans, and good on him for it.
He said headphone appropriation. Yep.
I wish I did too. I want everyone to watch my videos. But most of the replies on his video were just random hate for me, or people saying, well, he was just asking the question. No, he wasn't. He could have DM'd me, he could have emailed me, he could have called me or texted me, got my number, whatever the case is.
Wait a minute. He could have called, text me, or got my number. Well, if he had to get your number, then he couldn't call or text you. Because wouldn't he have to get your number first in order to call or text you? Doesn't make any sense.
So if he was just genuinely curious about what was going on with me, he could have asked me directly. Instead, he puts out this absurd video.
Hey. Never mind.
I'm out of the.
Okay, hold on.
This idiot don't even know how to use headphones. See, this is what happens when you venture into something you don't know anything about. This is how you know he's never done this before. Because that's where that echo came from. You don't even know how to use them. How much did you spend on that dollar store trash?
I booming it up here. Forgot to plug in my headphones.
Loser.
Loop here. The Quartering hired someone to.
Right there, okay? Right there is where Rich loses all credibility and he sounds like a jealous worm.
The same thing can be said about you, Bothering, because you did that same thing when you talked about Keemstar, did that same thing when you talked about H3. You did that little stupid condescending laugh that you do. You did the same exact thing. So you are the biggest hypocrite in the world right now. The same thing Rich did to you, you did it to him. And yes, he did it to Pokimane too. That little stupid laugh that he does. If a little stupid laugh means you lose credibility, then that means you never had any. Because you do that shit all the time. I told you, he is 100% oblivious to his own behavior, guys. He's like a murderer who just killed somebody and turns around and don't realize he just killed somebody. He's oblivious to the stuff that he does. He does everything he complains about. He does it all the time.
All right, Rich. I understand that maybe looking at somebody who worked.
And to call somebody else jealous, I think we're gonna have to go back and revisit that H3 video where he couldn't stop talking about that man's house and his money. That player hating video. Y'all remember the one where he was just being a straight up ass player hater.
Works harder and accomplishes more than you, bothers you. I understand that.
And that's why you pick on Pokimane and Alinity and Susie Lou and all these other females you pick on. Ruby Rose. Because they're more successful and make more money than you. You just now told everybody why you do what you do. You accusing Rich made one cheap shot at you on Twitter and you accusing him of being jealous. You sit on the internet all day bothering and roast the females all day who are living better than you, doing better than you. So the same thing you just accuse him of, you are guilty of it.
But he hires somebody to run. Yeah, that's right. I do. I thought it was good for my mental health to get off of Twitter, but still maintain my presence there.
Oh, okay, I get it. So your mental health is important. But so you put somebody else on there so they can deal with all the toxic stuff. You don't mind going on Twitter when you're using it to make your videos. Have you guys noticed most of his videos is him reading off of Twitter? So you don't have no problem going on Twitter when it's time to make a video. But when it's time to read a comment about yourself, when it's time for somebody to tell you the truth about yourself, you pay somebody else to read that. Are we listening to this? He goes on Twitter every day to make videos. All he does is read Twitter comments. But he pays somebody to read his tweets. When somebody go on there and say, hey, you're boring, he pays somebody else to read that shit and respond to it. Or when somebody say, you're unentertaining and you're a hack and a grifter, he pays somebody to take care of that. Exactly. He a coward. That's why he pays somebody to go on Twitter for him. He a coward.
And so my assistant Maggie does it. So
Why you throwing her name out there? Why we need to know who Maggie is?
what's your point? Duh. He has
You do the same thing, Grifter.
somebody run a social media. You mean like every Hollywood actor? You mean like
You're not a Hollywood actor. Not even close.
every major brand? You mean like kids that
Oh, I remember when he tried to lie on me live on the air. You guys remember that live stream where he showed up in my chat? And then he went on Twitter live while we were still live and told a bald-faced lie on me? He didn't have no problem going on Twitter to do that. He went on Twitter after leaving my stream, went on Twitter and told a bald-faced lie on me. I literally went to Twitter and got his tweet and showed it on the stream. He straight lied. This is what he said. He told everybody on Twitter that when he showed up in my stream, that I suddenly changed my tune and started being nice to him. Everybody go back and watch that stream. Not only did I get worse, but I called him out even more when he showed up in person. And I kept calling him the bothering. I didn't switch and call him the quartering because he showed up. I said, you're the bothering because you let everything bother you. I said, you need to add some music to your videos. I said, you boring. There's no entertainment on your channel. I said, you need to change your crappy thumbnails. I said all of that to his face while he was in the chat. Because I ain't scared of nobody. And because I roasted him while he was in my chat, he went on Twitter and lied and tried to convince his fans, oh yeah, he's over there saying nice stuff about me because I showed up. Who the fuck you think you are, bothering?
graduate college hoping to get a job as a social media manager? You sound so ridiculous, dude. And you review Tech USA.
Man, he throwing some serious shade. Slap the like button, please. Quit being lazy bums, you wankers.
To handle his Twitter account full time.
Full time? That's a job? Social media man?
No, he don't have people handle it full time. Unless he wants to blame that lie he told on me on Maggie. If Maggie the one wrote that, you need to let me know. And I'll deal with Maggie.
Manager is a job? What? What? Oh, it's not like in my last agency we employed 8 of them who all supported their families on $80,000 a year jobs. People get paid to manage social media? What?
Hang on a minute, guys. My playback done went out over here. What the hell's going on with YouTube? Dude, my screen just completely turned off. It just went black and said playback error. What is going on? I'm not going to stop the show because YouTube tripping. I'm just saying, what is going on with them? Uh-oh. You think maybe the bothering done went to his boys at YouTube? Because you notice I haven't had this problem until I started talking. Hey, that's the logic, right? Is that not the logic that they use? Remember, anytime something happened to one of their videos about Susie Lou, what did they say? It was her fault. Something's happening to my screen. It's like the second time my screen done blanked out. And I've been talking about the bothering. So did the bothering go to YouTube? See, that's why I told people to stop connecting dots like that. Because you can do it to anybody.
But listen to me when I talk about the latest video card. I know what's cutting edge.
Actually, that's a really poor shot at Review Tech USA. He does a decent job reviewing tech. Now, he does get a lot of stuff wrong. Like, there have been several things on his channel he's gotten wrong about tech. But he does do a fairly decent job. So, these shots he's taking are just disrespectful. But remember, he's a good guy. The bothering is a good guy. He don't do this kind of stuff. He don't take lowbrow shots at people. Remember that.
Something's up with that.
It's called time versus money, Rich. When you have more money than time, you create time. All right?
Never mind.
Life is short. If I'm lucky, I'll make it till I'm 60. Okay? The way I live, how hard I work, how unhealthy I am. I understand these things.
We almost done, guys. I don't know what's going on with. I just got a message from Comcast just popped up on my screen. They're signaling outages in the area, and then I got YouTube tripping. So I'm gonna try to get this done fast and get off of here because I don't want my stream to get clipped while we're still going. So I'm gonna get a little bit more, and then we're gonna kill it. I am gonna put up a video a little bit later after this, so y'all will get some more content.
Which is why I try to squeeze every ounce of free time. And who the fuck are you to
Wait a minute. Did the bothering just cuss? Man, this is gonna go down in history. Did he just say the big F?
worry about how I spend my money, Rich? All right? It's none of your business.
What?
It's none of your business what I, Jeremy at the Bothering, do with this money.
That'll happen on.
He's such a pretentious, stuck-up douchebag. Like, do you ever just listen to this guy, the way he enunciates his words, the way they sound when they come out? He's such a fucking douchebag. Like, oh my God, he is, man.
Twitter that he hired someone to handle his Twitter account. Yeah.
Why do you make this video, dude?
Because he wanted to roast you, the same way I'm making this. Because I wanted to roast you. Is there really a reason?
Why would you even consider? In what world? Hiring somebody to manage his Twitter to preserve his mental health like Total Biscuit did, I suppose. Yeah, did you put out a Twitter video when Total Biscuit did it?
No, because he probably liked him more than you. Look, guys, most shit on YouTube comes down to like and dislike. Let's be real. I criticize somebody, people get mad because they don't like me. But if somebody that they like criticizes someone, they fucking flock, they flock to the video. Okay? Let's just be real. YouTube comes down to likes and dislikes. That is just the way it is. I don't get mad about it. At all. That's just how the thing works. Because you guys know I have done videos similar to other people. But because those people have a better YouTube reputation than mine, they get more views than me. Because more people like them. Live with it. There's nothing you can do about it. Just flipping, live with it.
I mean, in what planet? On what planet is this not okay? Okay, see, Metal Cat, this is how you go. So he goes, I like both you and the quartering, honestly do. It does feel a bit odd to hire somebody to operate Twitter, though. Well, it's not the only thing. And he writes, from what he said, his editor is doing it. She's already on the payroll, so it's not that big of a stretch. Imagine that. Captain Truth understands economy. That makes sense. Okay, good job. I kind of forgot social media managers are a thing. My bad on this. It's called a marketing or media manager. Relatively normal, actually. You're all surprised because he's being upfront about it. And look, I still read my Twitter. I just don't... Oh, I didn't even show any of that.
There it is. I was just waiting for it. This is what he does. This is what his content consists of. He goes on Twitter. He reads crap. Now, we already have the library community. That's the anime community because they're just reading manga. Even though they keep calling it anime, they're just reading books. I done started calling these guys the congressional community because all they do is sit around reading tweets all day.
So, I still read my Twitter, but I just choose not to interact with it because it got too toxic.
No, you stop interacting with it when 8 Thoughts and people like that start coming at you with some real man shit. And I'll be honest, I don't even like 8 Thoughts content. But 8 Thoughts came at him like a real man. Straight up in his face. And he ran like a bitch. I don't like Keemstar. But Keemstar came at him like a man. He ran like a bitch. That's why he don't respond to his Twitter. Because real ass dudes come at him on there. He gets scared and turn it over to Maggie. He a punk.
Alright? But people that want to participate on Twitter can still find my videos there.
Of course, because it's all about the grifting.
Can still get at me because...
Yes, because it's still all about the grifting. And they can't get at you. You just now said you don't interact with it. So any response anybody gets is coming from Maggie, not you. So that they can't get at you. They can't talk to you. They're talking to Maggie.
Because the person who does manage it will let me know.
But that means that they're talking through someone else. They're not talking to you. They're talking to your assistant.
But then you have obsessive weirdos like Vadim. Yes, this is my assistant. Here's proof, okay? I literally officiated her wedding.
Why are you showing pictures of this woman? Okay, you done put out her name and her picture. You just signed her up to get harassed. Think about that, guy. That's all it takes in this world to find somebody. A name and a picture. You just now doxed this woman and don't even realize it. Or you do realize it and don't give a shit.
All right?
Now, if I done that shit, it'd be 12 videos up about it right now. Major Stacks just doxed somebody. This dude gave us her name and what she looked like. A retarded person could find her at this point.
It's a real person. And so her and I were having a little fun roasting people. By the way, Ricky Berwick, I saw you slide into the DMs, you dog. All right?
And then just showed them that's another picture of her. So
But yeah,
look, that's real. If the video only got some seconds left, I'm not gonna play it all. Look, the point is this. The Slithering. Man, I just keep coming up with names for this guy. The Slithering. Because he is a slime ball. Exactly what you mad at Rich for doing to you, you've done to multiple people multiple times over. You have come at people about their money, about their woman. You've literally, when you went after H3, you literally brought his woman up in the video. You literally said you brought her up by name. Now, based on what you said, that what you wrote on your own video, you done violated. Because you the one said, you don't talk about another man's woman. You don't talk about another man's family. You don't talk about his money. You've done all of that, Bothering. 100 times over. You've done this repeatedly. Every time you talk about PewDiePie, you talk about his money. Every time you talk about H3, you talk about his money. Every time you talk about Keemstar, you talk about his money. You've done that so many times, we done lost count. Biggest hypocrite in the world. Anyways, I done said my piece. It's time for me to bounce. I'll be back in about 2-3 hours. I got a little quick video to throw up. Like I said, guys, I'm going to try to keep the videos going when I'm not streaming, so you guys have some content. Plus, it'll help beef up my channel a little bit. Fill in all the gaps and the cracks and crevices. Slap the like. Get me up to 100, because I think I'm at 93. I'm finna burn up out of here. I will catch up with y'all later.